chore till I'm underneath the floor in the trenches like a war. If they want to give them more when I touch down.
Today, from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 18 of...
And we are underway in Buffalo. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Off play action. Wells sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Wells. Open man here. Schwartz complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll leave it for Kelly, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. And the Bills at 11 and 5. On the year, and they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. They're
in a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Jets are going to get the football back at their own 17. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down. Wells, and he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken from just outside the 30. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they can very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it culminates in a Bills touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Wells. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking?
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. The big fella. He's at the 30. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Off the play fake. Wells. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Wells. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown, Jets! Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have moved out in front. Lutt's good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Clyde Edwards-Helaire capping it all off with a touchdown reception. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. They'll try and run for it with Kelly. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll look to throw here on first down. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Dancing away at the 30. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll set up a throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick-6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick-6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Complete over the middle to Hardy. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Wells. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 26. Again, he'll drop to throw. For Kenner here, it's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And now out come the Bills. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Kellen. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Back to throw now on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A big play there. 47 yards. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Throwing on first down. Wells. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Looking to throw on second down. Wells got an open man at Schwartz. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On first and 10, Wells. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. To throw on second down, Wells gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives him a first and 10 up at the 44. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Looking to throw on second down. Wells. So only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. Fields it right around the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know their perfection.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Off play action. Wells. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to go up top again. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to let it go again. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Kelly. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And this will be a dump off for Kelly. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Bills. From 3 yards out, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite. Make it to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On first down, Wells. Throw left side here complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. He's got room at the 30. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there, because as that pop up, he just happened to be in the right play. loved it and found his way into the end zone.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Wells. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wells. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Wells. Got a man. It's Schwartz, complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 26. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Wells. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Wells. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A huge win defensively there on the sack, setting him back 12 yards. And now 3rd and goal. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Ezra Cleveland, the guard, called for the penalty there. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 2nd and 3. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. 2nd and 15. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. To throw on 2nd down. Wells looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Looking to throw. Wells looking for Campbell downfield. And got his man complete. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wells. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Wells. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. The kick by Lutz is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Yeah, here come the Bills. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances. to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This offense so far on third down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Throw right side, taken in by Swan. On the move past the 40. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
A quick throw, but incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now it looks like he'll throw here to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Back to throw here. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No. It's incomplete. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being so the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So already not the best to kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wells. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing on 3rd and long. Wells. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They're all through now in that game in Tampa. And it was the Bucs coming away victorious there. Corey Davis, he had a touchdown reception to help the cause. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
Well, fans usually love to see